So I will always get asked, how difficult is this from a legal perspective? How much am I going to have to pay my lawyers or have ongoing things? And then operationally, how do I administer this plan? Well, I've got so many years into this and I've had so many clients that I've just designed templates and that make it really easy to do. And I mean, easier for me, of course, because I'm first in it, but it's like learning anything new. If you took a person who doesn't know how to use Microsoft Excel or Word, it's hard and it takes a little while to figure out. But after they do it a little bit, they can learn it, just like typing or going into Word. It's a new thing. Funny what I've found is most business owners have never read their operating agreement or structural agreements that they have with their partners. They just assume their lawyer will look after them and they don't read them. Oh, I've had to read them, and they are so important. So one of the best benefits that comes out of this is people really start understanding the core parts of their operating agreement or their partnership agreements that matter. So we simply introduce a couple of amendments into their existing operating agreement to facilitate the payment of those profits, interests, and capital interests into the new entity. It's really just an amendment to their existing agreement. There's a new operating agreement that I have templated, and then a subscription agreement for members to sign. So 3 new things. Your lawyers will review it. You may want to have your accountant, CPA read it as well. Once it's in place, I've already got the thing templated in terms of statements to show your employees. So I have a whole way of explaining it to the employees. I've never had a problem, not one, in my implementations. The employees or key contributors get this program and they buy in. And then periodically we are tracking against the goals that have been set and we show them the statements to show them how well they're doing. So we've made this administratively simple to do. We also have a program that very low maintenance, nothing involved like any of this. We simply teach people how to do a bonus plan, just a general bonus plan for their general employees, really simply. And again, structured in a way where we ladder the payments. But in that situation, it's not against any restrictive covenants. It's just to keep them loyal like a golden handcuff. So there's some tricks to doing that. We've got easy to moderate. We don't really have anything that's hard, but of course, when people first look at it, it looks hard. It's not really that hard. One of the key considerations that we all want to be thinking about is how important is it to have restrictive covenants, non-solicitation or non-compete in the company for protecting it for the cash flow and the valuation of the business. And it should be axiomatic. It should be so self-evident that it's critical. It's increasingly becoming difficult in many states to protect the entity. I don't know why that is and what certain regulators or politicians think, but it's really hard, as we all know, to start and run a business and so much risk. Being able to protect what we've risked to build and that's golden goose is, in my mind, critically important. And so having provisions that will stand up in court if challenged or in front of regulators has been a long journey, an expensive one for me to get to this place where I can say, we have a plan that works. And quite frankly, key contributors understand it and buy into it. Occasionally, when I'm explaining employee loyalty programs and what we do, owners will seem a little bit deer in the headlights. Oh my God, how complicated is this? How will this overwhelm me? And the answer is no. This is straightforward and simple. We have templates. We completely take care of the design, walking people through it, so that when their employee loyalty program gets designed, just filling in a few of the boxes, the agreements are there, they have their lawyers review it. Everything's templated in terms of how we explain things to the employees, how we roll it out, and how we teach you and your people how to administer the program after. So you don't have to rely on us. It's all there in a system with statements. It goes forward. It's really a powerful program that's quite easy to implement, and it is not overwhelming. In the past, when you've implemented employee loyalty or bonus programs, have you ever noticed the law of unintended consequences where you were trying to reward one thing, but it sparked all kinds of behavior that wasn't very helpful or useful on the other side of it? Please share your comments. I'd love to hear what you learned from it.